Howdy folks, quick video looking at a couple of shotgun shells just for a quick and dirty explanation of the different types. Haven't got every type here, but just enough of a spread so you understand what they all mean. You can see here my first one is 9-shot, then 4-shot, and then this is OOSG. So the higher the number in the shot, the smaller the balls are. So middle of the range, and SG is your big ass type of pig hunting self-defense shotty shell. So if we take a look first at the 9-shot, move my camera, that's this fine little one here. Very small balls, only be a millimetre or two across. Then we have a look at the 4-shot. That's these middle balls, a few millimetres in diameter. And then we have the 0.0 SG, or just common old SG. That's these balls here, 30 cal, fair bit of stopping power in those. And you can see here the SG's got some packing material around it. Little white crystals, don't know if you can see that very well. Just to stop the rounds bouncing around inside the case. Alrighty, so we'll go to the next step. We will pull the wadding out. When you pull the wadding out, this is your little plastic cup that holds all of your shot. So once you pull this out, if I can get it out, of course I can get it out. There's our little wadding cup. Alright, so we have a little plastic cup. So all of the shot goes in the top of the cup, and of course this wadding goes flying off. Hits the target most of the time. And what sends this all off is our gunpowder. It's a small explosion, so the primer gets impacted gunpowder, and so it explodes and sends all this forward. And all of these, depending on the size of the load, will have a fairly similar amount of gunpowder. So I'll just take my time and get this out so I don't stab myself. Okay, the next one. You can see there the Winchester Bushman. A little bit darker gunpowder. Let's see what that means when I light it up. Oh, then we have the SG. Geez, this wadding is tiny. So let's get down into that gunpowder so I can pull it out. I'll cut this without cutting myself. There we go, we got the short little wadding line. I suppose it doesn't need as big a cup because they're quite large balls. So let's pry that wadding out. And then we get our powder. And that looks exactly the same powder as that one. Interestingly enough though, you can see the different sizes or amounts of powder in each shot. So the target shot, different colour and much smaller amount. The small game and the wild boar, the 4-shot and SG, much more, probably at least twice the amount of gunpowder in each one. Cool. So all we need to do now is light it up. Okay, so now we can light all this up. The reason we can do that is it's not contained. If it was contained inside a shell and explosion, a lot of energy trying to expand, causing damage. But of course, sitting here on a plate, this will light up pretty predictable, and it's a nice little party trick. So we just put the flame to it and that's it, not much to it. The one thing we do have left is the primer. Now we can either hit that if you're just trying to show off your stunt skills. Pretty dangerous. But all I do is hook up a little butane torch. Put the butane torch on there, pair of pliers holding this, lets off a rather large crack, much like a 22 round going off. Doesn't do any damage though. This little cap will go flying somewhere, but as long as you aim that out of the way, it's pretty predictable and not much energy to it, just a bit of a bang. Anyway, that's the introduction to the shotgun shells. Bye.